My name is Jasmine, and you're watching Society Icebreakers.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Appreciate you asking me to come on. I appreciate it.
I gotta give you flowers. We used to work at the same job and everything. I used to tell her like I want to make a podcast and everything, and she'd be like, "Go for it" and everything. And I would just show her like the progress through the process. And like it'd be times where I'd be like, "Man, I'm done with this shit. I don't feel like doing it." And she'll hit me with like, "Keep going. You never know where it could take you and shit." Now we looking really good. 2025 did really good for the brand, and I really want to say I appreciate you for like encouraging me, not like telling me not to do it. Keep going.
Bro,
I really respect that for real.
Listen, I just be, I'm always gonna be the person to speak life into you. I saw the vision when you told me, so I'm always gonna be that person to keep pushing you, making sure that you keep striving, keep pushing you past your limits. Growth comes when you overpower your fears.
Yeah.
And that's something that I go in 2026 with, because that's what I had to do.
Nah, definitely. But look, I got 7 questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
How was your year, and what did you learn about yourself through it?
This year was a very trying year for me. Let's just say, again, like I moved to Texas, moved to Houston, Texas to be exact. Just a girl from the hood, decided to live in a whole different city. I literally made a decision in 2024. Towards the end of the year, January, I went to go visit, fell in love. Right before my birthday, I went and I moved to a whole different city by myself. When I first moved, it was very depressing. Like I literally dropped 15 pounds just over stress. Like I did everything right. I looked for the job. I had everything set up, and God was like, just because you think everything is together doesn't mean that it's gonna work out the way I wanted to. I went there, the job that I thought I had didn't work out. So I'm down there jobless in this new place, and it was like, all right, so what's going to happen? And at that moment, that's when I realized God just wanted me to be by myself. And I feel like I grew so much just being by myself. Like all my life, I've had a crutch. So when you move somewhere on a whole different side of the world with nothing but yourself, you start to learn more about you than you ever did. And I learned how strong I actually can be. I had a lot of fears, and God always showed me that those fears was literally beneath his feet. I had to start telling my problems how big my God was and not the other way around. And it's been a great year. Like I love my job. My job is nice. It's not a fancy job like with my degree, but the job I was at, it was making me crazy. You know how bad it was. You know how it was making me crazy just mentally. And this job is like so stress free. Like it's my actual boss cares about me, and I'm not saying my old boss didn't care about me because I don't put it on the record, but more appreciating. Like it shows they care about the employee. It's just amazing. And I work from home, so I get to enjoy just peace. Like having genuine peace is a different vibe, bro.
So my year, 2025, was horrible. I did not like this year at all. Too many things were just happening. It was just a lot of things happening, like to the point where it's like I felt like, damn, bro, am I depressed or like what? Like what the fuck? But I just woke up in the middle of the summer and like told myself, I'm not gonna let this year keep kicking my ass. It gotta get to a point where I just get up and we just change this shit around. So like instead of letting this shit beat my ass, bro, I got up and like tried to find like so many problem solutions. Even though this year was bad for me, it wasn't bad for my brand. Like this really was like my breakout year for
bro.
My
you
brand.
had 1,100.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
1,100 followers.
See, that's not nothing, but
it's not something. But you set a goal. Your goal was to be before the end of the year. You want to hit 1,000, and you went over your goal. Like I think that when we think about our year, we also gotta be is like when you say in the summertime you change. Sometimes we gotta change our perspective on how we look on things.
Yeah.
And once you start to change your perspective, you start to realize like your perspective also changed the way you think of other things as well. Like when you're saying like your year changed, like it switched for you in the summertime, you can tell with just how you speak. Your mind shifted, your perspective changed on how your outlook was on things. And now you over a goal that you set for yourself. Like, bro, you dropped a line. You dropped t-shirts. Like,
see, bro, listen, I get everything you're saying, but my motivation is different.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that nobody would really understand because everybody's motivation is different how they do things. Even though that's a line that I went over, it's like I can't be proud because I'm not where I want to be at. So it's like it make me hungry. Like I still be appreciating and thank God at the end of the day, but it's like I'm on to the next one because life moves on.
Life is fast, but also at the same time, and again, time doesn't wait for anybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes if you're going too fast, you gotta stop and smell the roses. But sometimes just appreciating the small goals make you more more appreciative when the bigger ones come.
Oh
Because
no,
in order to
definitely.
get to wherever you want to be, you had to hit 1,000 first.
Yeah.
So don't ever
No.
forget that, bro.
No, definitely. I can't forget that at all. But it's just a simple fact. It's like when I accomplish them
Mm-hmm.
goals, like I do celebrate it small way. Like you feel me? I just thank God. To me, that's
Yeah,
big.
God has His own timing. It may not be the time that you want, but
Yeah.
He doesn't believe in certain actual time frames and years. Like when He gives it, He gives it, and it's always on time.
No, definitely. And like, what did I learn about myself through this year? When problems happen, you just gotta adjust. Just adjust every single time. Like this year was really hell,
Mm-hmm.
but I adjust to every single problem the best way I can.
Like all the punches that got thrown you at, you dodged them.
Yeah, but like the attacks were big. Like it felt like a nigga was getting an
No,
attack. I was
it
getting
felt like
jumped.
that. Like I was in a moment where everybody was saying like, you did a big thing. Like I'm proud of
Yeah,
you and everything else. And it felt good when people were saying it, but it was like, but I'm not where I want to be. Like I came down here and I'm not exactly where I thought I would be at.
yeah.
So it did hit me, and I think that's when I got into depression because it was like I was put in a facade where like I was happy, but I really wasn't at the same time. And it was all the way here, and then when you get knocked all the way back to the bottom, starting from the beginning, it's a whole different level. And I can only imagine what 2026 is gonna be for me because 2025 was like the roller coaster. Like it was at the top. Like 26 got to be at the towards the bottom. It
Yeah.
has to be.
Nah, fact. How has the experience of leaving Jersey for Texas been for you? What's the transition been like?
The transition was, I think it was fairly easy because I didn't do the movers, pack the whole house up. Like I literally just packed everything in my car and then I just shipped it with all my stuff there. And then I had one of my friends come and help me. And I already got friends down there and the cousin, so it wasn't so much. The transition was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's so peaceful. Being in your own place just by yourself is amazing. Like just hearing your own thoughts, like
Yeah.
how you feel, like you even coming up with your own routine. Like it was such an amazing experience for me that I can't even stop smiling. Like I love where I live at. I love my area. I love everything around me. I love my apartment. Like I like the bougie part about it when they pick up my trash from the doorstep.
What the
It's just
fuck?
yes, they pick my trash up from my doorstep
That's
for like 5 days out of the week. The weekends they really don't do it, like Friday and Saturday. So I just be waking up in the morning. I always think God, I'm like, yo, look, like I'm in a place all the way on a whole different side. Like I wake up, it's not saying against anybody with kids, but like it's just peaceful.
yeah.
And after all the storm, I have finally found what genuine peace is. And I also feel as though God brought me here to make me the wife that I want to be. Because being in Jersey, I don't think that I could have been the wife that I can see myself as. And you start to appreciate things more when you're by yourself. Like for instance, you live alone. Like when you have your wife, you're already equipped with being a leader because you already done led something already. You get what I'm saying? So like for me as a wife, like I'm getting equipped to be a wife because I'm doing all the things that a wife would do. You get what I'm saying? So when a man does come in my life and he's my husband, I know how to take care of the household, do the things that needs to be done. So the transition is amazing, bro.
What challenges have you faced balancing relationship back in Jersey while building new ones in Texas?
When I did move, it was hard because for me, it felt like people was just like out of sight, out of mind. And it was hard because I built these relationships for so many years. So like when I left, when I really needed people the most, it was just like, all right, people not checking for me because I'm not there, I'm not in their face. Even our relationship, like we still created a bond, like even beyond me going to Texas. Like, you telling me like you proud of me and stuff like that and vice versa. Like even certain friendships, and some friendships did fall that I didn't think that were going to fall. But the people that I did stay in contact with, I feel like the relationship made it even stronger now because now I'm not there in person. Like the only thing we can do is just communicate. So our communication issues that we probably have done had when I was here no longer happen because you have to work on communication when I'm 1,300 miles away. There's nothing but to do but to communicate. So I'm on the phone. Like I FaceTime my sister every day at work and lunch. I talk to my best friends every other day. Like my friends got lives, so we make sure we talk every other day. If we feel like it's 2 days, we be like, all right, what's going on? Why we haven't communicated? People work on things they want to work on, and that's what I also realized too. I can't do everything all by myself. The relationship cannot just be one sided. Like it has to be both. So if we're both working on the actual bond, then it's gonna blossom. But if one is and one's not, it's not gonna go as far. And I had learned that the hard way.
What's one valuable lesson this year has taught you?
In order order to grow, you gotta step over your fears. That's the one of the lessons I had, because it was so many fears that was happening to me. Like being by myself. I'm a woman. I'm in this place by myself. Like, all right, what happens if somebody breaks in? Like, what I'm gonna do? I don't got nobody to do anything with. Like, what's going on? Like, if everything fails, if nothing happens, what can I do? If, let's say, I lose my job tomorrow, like, what's my next step? Like, my fear is always what if. Like, that was I always had a what if. Like, that was my biggest fear. And I feel like that was the devil being in my brain. Like, all right, you're so focused on what if, what if, what if, what if, and you're not focusing on like what God is already doing. You know what I'm saying? So I was so focused on the fear and how big the fear was, instead of just focusing on how big my God was. And my relationship with God have deepened way more than it ever was. So you'll probably hear me in here. A lot of the questions are going to be like just God centered, because it's only been Him that got me as far as I am today. It's only Him, because I lost a lot, you know? So it's just that, and changing your perspective. Like, all right, if I lose my job, I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep pushing. Like, this is going to make me a better woman doing this. Like, I can't rely on nobody else but me and God. So when you only had nothing but to rely on but you and God, you start to become a whole new person. Like, just my mindset and everything, like just pushing the things I want to do next year it's just fascinating. I couldn't really do it without Him. That's my biggest lesson, is to get to growth, you got to step over your fear.
I think one valuable lesson I learned this year, no matter what you go through, keep having fun. There's going to be times where life just drag you and you're going through obstacles and challenges. Life is just going to throw you in a swirl. And at times it's going to make you depressed, make you sad. Like, you don't want to go to work, do the things that you do. You won't act like how you usually act at all. So it's like, regardless what life throws at you, always have fun. Like, try to find a way to smile. Like, always have fun, because this life is so cruel. It's so horrible. Like, it always try to like chew you up and take everything.
And I don't
And
think people
it's so
understand
crazy.
how important it is to smile. Like, I think we take that for granted as well. Like what you're saying, like smiling is hard. Like, I don't think people understand, just when life is throwing you a whole bunch of nonsense, to smile through it, that's a big deal. People understand, like, oh, we take granted just to smile sometimes. So I agree exactly what you're saying. Like, just smiling, like just waking up and just be like, yo, today's gonna be a great day, and just smile about it instead of frowning.
Yeah. Ahead to 2026, what's your mindset? What are you working on? What you hope to grow in?
Going in 26 with a clearer mind,
Yeah.
with a better conscious, overall health, like just healthy. Like, I'm happy, I'm in peace, the storm has passed. Like, I am going to 26. I'm ready to show the world like exactly who I am and what's the purpose that God made me. I'm ready. I'm going to 26 cocky. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm finna go in here and I'm finna knock stuff down. Like, and certain things I am looking into is going back to school and getting my master's. That's for sure. And me and you talk about this all the time. You get on me every day about this.
What?
I am gonna start my podcast next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am gonna start my podcast. It is going to be called The Black Couch, because in my living room it's a black couch. I would definitely be starting the podcast on record. That means that now you have to come to Texas, so that you got to be a guest. It's only right, bro. It's only right.
I'm
It's
gonna try
only
my
right.
best.
But yeah, that, and I like where I live at. I might look into other apartments, because I just want to just see how the whole area that I'm at, and see what other apartments offer and stuff like that. But that, and get back and taking vacations.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't took a vacation though in a very long time, and I'm lying because I did take one before I left, but it just felt like that.
So my mindset for 2026 is to just accept things for what it is, and don't force it. Just let it be. What's something you always remind yourself of, no matter how hard life gets?
Again, no matter how big the storm is, I know the storm is going to pass. No matter what it is, no matter what's coming my way, it's never going to stay. Every issue that comes your way, even in the midst of it, you may think that you may not get out of it, but it's going to pass, and I'm going to get through it. And sometimes we forget that when we're going through the storm, when we're going through the tribulation, we fail to realize, like, all right, man, like, we here, like, I'm never going to get through this. And then you get through it and you look back like, dang, I knew I was going to get through it. It's just in that moment, it just feel like time is so slow when you're in it. But yeah, that would be mine. Like, the storm is going to be here, but you just got to if you find joy and peace in that storm, I know it's going to pass.
You just gotta keep going. Like, I don't really have something that,
Yeah.
like, I tell myself when shit get hard, like, I just click. When too much shit happening and I feel like I'm getting attacked from trial, tribulation, challenges, whatever, I just try to find solutions. Like, I'm not the type of person to sit in his problem. Like, I'm the type of person to find solutions and hurry up.
When you pray, you gotta put action to that prayer, so that when He's blessing it to you, it's gonna be so big. Like, you just can't. God got a door open for you. You gotta get up and open the door. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just, all right, the door is right there, I'm just gonna sit here because God gonna get me up and push me to the door. No, God's gonna give you the door. He wants you to get up and open that door yourself with that blessing.
What's one piece of advice you would give to our audience? Something from your journey that might help someone else.
I mean, I'm always going to say put God first, have strong faith, get in your Bible, read. Because another thing I was big on is I wasn't reading the Bible at all. Like, I would pray, but I really wasn't in it. I just started reading the Bible. I had to go through so many hurdles to get to, like, where I'm at. Like, I'm speaking to you for a person that's happy and at peace. But if you would have talked to me when I first moved, you've been talking to a whole different person. Stop letting your problems be bigger than God and tell your problems how big your God is. And some people may not understand what I'm saying right now, but you will understand it. When you got that problem that's so big, you think that when this one's gonna knock you out the park, or this is gonna be the last one to take you out because I felt like this was gonna be the last straw. You gotta let that problem know, like, you may think you big, but you're not. I've been through things, so big things. So what this problem is small. This problem ain't nothing because I done been through other stuff. Like, I know how faithful my God is. I know what the storms He get me out of. And this is just a little lesson. But when the disciples on that boat with God, God was in that boat asleep. The storm, the wind is just you get what I'm saying? Disciples, they like, oh my God, like, how is this man asleep when this is a storm out? You get what I'm saying? And God's like, He tell the storm, like, all right, quiet, be still. And God's like, do you not have faith in me? Like, you think that I'm just gonna let y'all just get in this storm and I'm not gonna, like, make sure you get the safety? And that always stuck out to me because it's like, you're right. I'm letting these problems, like, damn, I'm letting these problems just hit me. I'm like, yo, like, this probably be the last one. And I'm not thinking to myself, like, hold up, I got an amazing God. My God comes through me every time. Like, so why am I making Him big when there's something going on that's going great, and when something going wrong, I'm not giving Him the same truth of faith. Like, I have to give Him the same faith when something good is coming and when something bad is coming. And that's the biggest lesson. That's what I would give my audience.
Advice I can give to y'all is just to keep going. Like, no matter what, just don't sit in a pile of depression, sadness, stress, whatever. You feel me? And I know it's easy said and done. You feel me? Because it's like a lot of things is like handicapping you right now. But just don't stay down. Like, keep going, keep moving up. Like, do push-ups, work out, like paint, like talk to somebody, vent, write poetry. Like, do something that's going to help you when it comes to that. Because it's like life is hard, but you don't want to make it harder for yourself. So just keep doing something for yourself.
I want to give you your flowers too, because I want you to just know how much of an inspiration that you are to everybody, including myself. Like, I want you to keep striving, keep going, keep pushing, like, keep going past your limits. Even when you get to that limit, go past it. You are such an amazing person. You have a genuine heart. You have a great spirit. And people can see that when they sit down on this podcast, or even when they're watching your podcast. Just keep going. And I'm so proud of you. Even when we had the moments in the office where you wanted to give up, like, you kept going. And you need to understand, like, that's an inspiration to people younger than you and people around you, people older than you. Like, you're an inspiration to your community. And I can't even fathom, like, how big I know you're finna get. So just remember that at any moment, you know, I'm always gonna be here. And you got such a great support system.
Yeah.
So don't ever forget that.
I appreciate that, for real. Real nigga shit, bro. It's the last episode for season 3. Just want to say thank you for coming on.
And thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Like I always say, I'll see you next time, bro, on season 4.